Hi everyone, I am Bilal and you're watching Trendsetters Academy. So today in this lecture I will tell you about authentication, how it works. Okay, so let's come to the thing about authentication and what really authentication is. The first thing is what really authentication is. Authentication is something like you are creating some sort of, you are registering your email address on some, let's say you are getting some Facebook ID and you are registering your email address and your password and your username and blah 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 other things. And what will the next thing is, again you want to register another ID, and what you do, you are using the same email. On that point, what really the thing is, it didn't register. It say that that email already exists. So what this thing is already exists, this is about the authentication. There it tells that this user is not available, or this is not the user, this is not the real user, or this is already registered. Everything is based on this authentication. So here is some little introduction about this authentication. Is this sign in with any platform? Wow. Firebase authentication aims to make many building secure authentication systems easy while improving the sign-in on and onboarding experience for end users. It provides an end-to-end identity solution supporting email and password accounts, phone auth, and Google, Twitter, Facebook, and GitHub login, and more. So you can do anything using authentication, using Firebase authentication. So this video is available, you can click on and just go on the thing. It tells you the whole about the authentication, what really authentication is. And here is some documentation that we'll see and go on, and we will see how this authentication is working. So most app needs to know the identity of a user. Knowing a user identity allows an app to securely save user data in the cloud and provide the same personalized experience across all of the user's device. So that's quite awesome thing. Like what it say most apps need to know the identity of a user. Yeah, but I told you, as I told you before, the same example is there. Knowing a user identity allows an app to securely save user data. So if you want to save the data, then you must put an identity there. You must put your ID there. So it just stored the ID and it just stored your email or whatever there must be. It's like a key. So you are giving a key to this database, to this authentication in the cloud, and provide the same personalized experience across all the users devices. So now what it happened, Firebase authentication provides backend services, easy to use SDK. So it provides some SDK, software development kit there, and when you add this software development kit in your whatever iOS or Android or some web, whatever the application you are trying to create, you just add this SDK and then just add some few code there, and the thing is going on. And ready-made UI libraries, so the UI libraries are also available. So this means we really don't need to create some sort of interface. So UI libraries are available to authenticate users to your app. Yeah, that's quite awesome. So this thing is like it's helping us, it's for us coders, it's for us developers, like it helping us, it just minimize the whole code. Okay, it supports authentication using password, phone numbers, popular federated identity providers like Google, Facebook, and Twitter, and more. So you can create some awesome applications, some awesome big and heavy sort of applications using this Firebase authentication. This is quite so awesome. Let's see what really the other things are there. Firebase authentication integrates tightly with other Firebase services. So it provides services too, and it leverages industry standards like OAuth, OAuth and OpenID Connect, so it can easily integrate it with your custom backend. So you can use this thing if you know about OAuth. Federally OAuth, it's basically like authentication. It provides some purely like authentication type. You can use this API. So Firebase authentication connects with OAuth, and OpenID is same as the OAuth. Okay, so what really the other things are, there are some other methods here, in this Firebase authentication. So you can sign in users to your Firebase app either by using Firebase UI or complete drop-in authentication solution using Firebase Authentication SDK to manually integrate one or several sign-in methods into your app. So there are some other methods what I really want to tell you. This is some awesome method, drop-in authentication solution, the recommended way to add complete sign-in system to your app. Firebase UI provides drop-in auth, drop-in auth solution on that handles the UI flows for signing user and email address. So what you really need to do is just put your email address, your password, your phone number for the registration, and just go on with the thing. And what it do, it just add on in your Firebase database. So Firebase UI auth, what really do, the components implements best practices for authentication on mobile devices and websites, which can maximize sign-in and sign-up conversions for your app. It also handles edge cases like account recovery and account linking that can be security sensitive and error-prone to handle correctly. Firebase UI can be easily customized to fit in with the rest of your app's visual style, and it is open source, so you aren't constrained in realize the user's experience you want. So you can create awesome things here. That's pretty awesome, and that's pretty sure about this thing. So if here we are going to create some sort of Android app, and we will see how this thing is working there. And let's go forward and see what other authentications are there. So Firebase Sdk Authentications, there are email and password based authentication. There's federated identity integration. So if you want to integrate your Google ID, Facebook ID, Twitter or GitHub ID, and whatever you are doing, some Unity project, C++, web, Android or iOS, whatever you want to do, you can do this and integrate it with Firebase. And if you want to use your phone number as an authentication, so you can use this using iOS, Android or web. There are some SDKs available. So if I click on this, you just move forward and show me the thing, show me some sort of code there, and just add it in your code. So this is all about, and we will see how it works. To sign a user into your phone, you first get authentication credentials from the user. These credentials can be the user's email address, password or auth token from a federated identity provider. Then you pass these credentials to the Firebase Authentication SDK. Our backend services will then verify those credentials and return a response to the client. After a successful sign-in, you can access the user's basic profile information, and you can control the user's access to data stored in other Firebase products. You can also use the provided authentication token to verify the identity of users in your own backend services. So what really the thing is, the whole thing about this thing is like Firebase authentication is working like for securing your data, and the same thing is like the security is the most important thing here. So Firebase authentication, what it do, it just provides the securing data, and it provides some facilities like what really you are anonymous authentication, like you are getting some new email address and new password, and you are not from Google, you are not from any other ID. Like for example, we are getting that your ID is based on some Yahoo address, and for that thing you are as anonymous, so you can use this. Use Firebase, you can read it here. Use Firebase features that requires authentication without requiring user to sign in. First, by creating temporary anonymous account. If the user later choose to sign up, you can upgrade the anonymous account to a regular account, so the user can continue where they left off. So this thing is awesome, and it provides a lot of functionalities here. Like you want to use your phone number as an authentication, you can use it. Use number user by sending SMS messages to their phone. So if you want to use your phone, like using phone as an authentication, like there is a password and you just forgot the password, and you want that you are using your phone number, so that module might be added by using this thing. So let's see, as I clicked before on this here, let's see what is this. Easily add in to your Android app with Firebase UI. So here you are seeing the screen. Okay, so what it is, you are sign into Firebase with Google, with Facebook, Twitter, or with your email, or with your phone. What you really want to do, you can do anything here. This thing shows that Firebase is so flexible and so awesome. It stored a lot of things within. So how these things are developing, in my few lectures, in my future lectures, I will show you the whole applications there, that how we use this authentication and how we create this authentication. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm telling you simple steps here. It's showing the detailed thing about how we create an awesome authentication app. So this is just a test application here. Firebase UI is a library built on top of the Firebase Authentication SDK that provides drop-in UI flow for the users in your app. Firebase UI provides the following benefits. So if you create Firebase UI, what it do multiple providers, like you want to Google sign in, Facebook sign in, Twitter sign in, whatever your email address or whatever, wherever your account is, you can sign in with this. Account management, you can manage your account from anywhere. Okay, flow the handle account management tasks such as account creation and password reset. You can do this from here. Account linking, flow the safely link user accounts across the identity providers. Custom themes, customize the look of Firebase UI to match your app. Also, because Firebase UI is an open source, you can fork the project and customize it exactly to your needs. Smart lock for password, automatic integration with smart lock for password for fast cross device sign in. That's pretty so awesome. So this is all about the authentication. You can watch this video here. This is quite awesome, and it tells you more about the authentication things, what really the authentication is in simple view. So this is about the theory of the authentication, and we will see in later lectures how we connect Android or iOS or some web with authentications. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a nice coding. Bye bye and enjoy.